What's going on, guys? Steve Larrett here. Hope you all had a great Christmas. Just wanted to check in and tell you about a for sale by owner appointment that I went on the other day. I was the 10th realtor that these people had met with, and it prompted me to want to talk a little bit about the consumer notice. The consumer notice is the first document that any realtor will put in front of you and ask you to sign. It's not a contract. It's just a disclosure of agency relationship and a list of our fiduciary responsibilities to the general public as a licensed agent. The gist of it is we're going to tell you the truth. The reason that I bring that up is because these folks had met with 9 other realtors, and when I asked them what the other 9 realtors told them they should price their house at, they said between $800,000 and $950,000. Wow. My first response was, wow, that's a huge spread if it's based on anything close to fact. Massive spread. How could that possibly be? They agreed. They knew something was fishy. And so my second response was, unfortunately, I feel obligated to tell you guys that I think that we'd be doing very, very well to get $700,000 for the house. And they were shocked and appalled and went, whoa, how could that possibly be? And I pulled out my laptop and I showed them everything that was for sale between $700,000 and $750,000. I'd sold quite a few houses in their immediate area in that range, and so I knew the challenges that they would have. And I found a house that was $725,000 active on the market, and I asked them, would you buy your house? If you had $725,000 today, would you buy your house or would you buy this house? And they said, we'd buy that house. I said, okay. So we just established that the other 9 realtors that they met with were either flat out lying to them and completely disregarding their fiduciary responsibility, or they were wildly incompetent, all 9 of them, and completely incapable of reading comps. Either way, it's of no use to them. I have a hard time believing that it's the latter, that it's just flat out incompetence, that 9 out of 10 people could be so stupid as to be more than $100,000 over where they should price their house. I think that realtors need to pay a much, much larger conviction to telling the truth and just stop trying to buy the listing. Stop trying to go in and tell people what they want to hear. Stop allowing what you think they want to hear to impact what they're gonna hear. You've got to tell them the truth, and if you don't, you do them and our entire trade a disservice. And patrons and prospective sellers, if you meet with 5 or 6 realtors and one of them tells you something that makes you uncomfortable or you might not want to hear, ask them to substantiate it with fact. Don't just shut down right away. Give them a shot, because they might actually be the one with the courage to tell you the truth. And the courage to tell you the truth will get you a whole heck of a lot further in the real estate world than buying listings and telling people what they want to hear and not really knowing how to get it done. I did end up getting the listing, believe it or not, being $150,000 underneath where the other realtors told them they should list. So you can look for that to hit the market. But anyway, if you do struggle with this, if you met with a couple of people and you feel like they're giving you a massive spread as far as where you should price your house, or just feel like something's off, please feel free to reach out. My number is 484-574-3174. I'm Steve Larrett with the Larrett Home Group. And I hope you guys all have a great and safe New Year. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.